Hey guys, we here on another episode. It's in everything we do. We're gonna have a fire topic today. Y'all seem a little energized today about this today. I'm excited. Today our topic conversation is common sense versus intelligence,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be broken down within relations, whether you're in a relationship, friendship, choices, whatever.
Work.
It work? Okay. Whatever you think that common sense and intelligence can cohabitate in battle, we're going to talk about today. And before we do that, let's read off the definition for common sense first. Okay, well, we can do it for intelligence. It don't really matter.
Okay. So the definition for common sense, it refers to having sound judgment, but not necessarily based on specialized knowledge.
What's the definition of knowledge?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Besides me,
Here we go.
Here we go.
This guy.
Oh, it's 7 cents in there.
definition 1 says the ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skills. The second one says the collection of information of military or political value. We're going to rock with the first one.
Okay. I'm good with that one.
Yeah, we definitely gonna rock with that first one.
There's a lot of dumbasses in the military.
Hey, yeah.
No offense
ones
to the
that say-
military.
No offense to them, it's just reality.
If they don't have enough intel, then of course they're gonna be dumb.
They got enough intel. They always make sure they got that.
Right, it's the government.
For anything, they get paid first for we do.
Hey, yo, they
Real.
really just say that?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, he did. Anybody had any experience outside, like, with somebody just having intelligence and common sense, like lack thereof, or the incentive of it? Like, I mean, I had some experience, but mine was like, at that time we was at the club,
Mm-hmm.
and the dude was spitting on the floor.
Literally
spitting on the floor. And we
on
had to
the
tell him-
floor.
we had to tell him, don't spit on the floor. And then I went up to him and talked to him and told him. And then his girlfriend said, I got him. And I was like, okay, cool. 5 minutes later, he spit on the damn floor again. And I had to escort his ass out aggressively. But he walked, but he dragged a little bit and he was walking.
So did you drag him?
Yeah, I dragged his ass.
they do that. They do
A little
that
bit of
slow walk
drag
on
did
purpose.
take place.
They
It
do that slow
definitely
walk
did.
on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave, but I'm gonna leave when I'm ready.
Exactly.
Nah.
No.
That was
That's
what he was
not
getting.
what's happening.
It's not how Purple Rain gonna be.
See,
That's not
common
what's
sense
happening. Right.
would tell him not to spit on the floor because
He wouldn't do it at home.
He wasn't outside.
he's not outside
Yeah.
and it's COVID
Yeah, true.
and it's nasty.
That was going on during the
Yeah, it was going on during the pandemic.
In the middle of the comedy show.
In the middle of the comedy show, spitting on the floor. But he was already intoxicated and he had a lot going on.
No.
There were some other factors
Yeah.
in play.
Yeah, it was a little rough. It was
He
a
could
little.
have easily had a spit cup.
That's the common sense part. I thought somebody was gonna give him a cup, so he can spit on.
I mean,
him.
either way is ill, but at least it's in a cup and not on the floor. Then you step in it. You got
Nasty.
sandals or something on, depending on the season.
See, common sense, we say, swallow your spit. Why are you spitting on the floor?
Or
What's
excuse
going
yourself.
on?
Go to the bathroom.
Or walk outside, my dude.
Yeah,
like,
nobody
what's
said
going
bathroom.
on?
But could they use the bathroom first?
Yes.
Because there's a lot of places where you can drink, but you can't release what
No,
the drink
he
produces.
can release.
Yeah,
I just think it was
definitely.
just one of them things. He had a lot going on, and then his girlfriend had a lot going on with the outfit.
You know what?
Why you had to bring her into this? She
Because
ain't
her
do
breath
nothing.
was kicking a
Oh
little
my
bit. That's
God.
another thing. I can understand why he was drinking. Her breath smelled like 8 cans of shark shit.
Hold on. First it was a box of puppies. I'm still trying to deal with that one. I'm not finished absorbing that one. I'm still imagining. What does a box of puppies smell like?
It's real.
Now it's
8 cans of
shark shit. I've never
I
seen
can't
a
deal with
shark
this
shit
guy.
before.
Hey yo, it's real under the sea.
I've never seen a
Not as ruined as this.
under the sea.
That's the shit that Disney
Hey,
don't tell you about.
Yeah,
So.
ask that little crab.
Yeah.
Under the sea.
So, how we handle that, like in friendships, like common sense in terms of like we all got that dumb friend.
We do.
It's not like TV. Like you see there's always a dummy on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the friends don't let the dummy know that they dumb.
Right.
We can't
Family
do that in
matters.
real
We
life.
pacify the
friends.
dummy.
We can't do that.
We
Like,
accommodate them in many
Who
instances.
pacified the dummy?
Well, not you.
Okay.
I am the sweeter
Me neither.
one
Yeah,
of the
me
salt
neither.
and pepper trio.
Yeah,
Not
I
trio,
can't do
duo.
I'm the one that she told be nice.
I said, please, okay?
And I'm like,
Because for her,
I told
common
that shit
sense
too.
is be real.
we not, no.
No.
For what?
And for me, it is to spare feelings, right? So common sense for me is spare feelings, be real, but to the point where you don't shoot these people down to the point where
Yeah.
their feelings
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I'm not
And she's
that
the
Still gotta be a
sharpshooter.
friend in it.
She,
No.
They are
not
your
that she's
friend.
not a friend, but she's saying, well, you can benefit from the truth, and I'm just going to give you what it is.
Right. That's why people come talk to me.
hmm
Down
That's the
meaning-
crazy
down
part.
meaning-
That's the crazy when you got that. Oh boy, there he go, or there she go. But yet y'all keep coming to us for these subjects that y'all can't handle by yourself.
they
Because you
come
know
from-
I'm not gonna. I'm real enough to not line up with you all the time.
True.
You can't trust people that's always agreeing with you.
True.
Yeah.
I can't.
Generally speaking.
Intelligent, like common sense part. How many of us like have bad common sense friends that you be like, yo, you didn't figure that out? Like,
hmm You get the difficult. You can solve the difficult. You can do the calculus problem, but you don't know how to tie a bow in a shoelace.
okay, okay.
That's that idiot savant
that's
stuff.
Albert Einstein right
Yeah, Rain Man.
Mm.
You can solve the most difficult thing in the world, but you can't do the same. You don't know how to wash dishes in order.
There's an order?
What the
Hold
fuck?
on. Wait a minute, there's an order? Hold on, this is showing up for me now, this conversation. There's an order.
No, I'm
And
pulling something out.
What's you talking
So,
about?
is that with a dishwasher or
Is that
without a
like-
dishwasher?
Is that like pots and
You're so
pans,
modern.
pots and pans first, plates, cup, like you know, like what's
Backwards.
the order do you do?
It's glasses first,
Uh-huh.
dishes, silverware, pots and pans.
What the fuck?
That's the order.
It's not
Never
common
heard-
knowledge in my
That's the
household.
order.
I don't know nothing about
This
it.
is
Not in this
before-
black house.
Dishwasher?
Before dishwasher.
Oh, okay, ladies and
This
gentlemen,
is before dishwasher. I'm old school.
he is definitely showing his age,
But I
we're
know-
not gonna say nothing.
Hey,
But this is a good point.
Yeah.
When we talk about common sense, right?
yeah.
Common
she
knowledge.
said, "Wait, there's an order."
Common sense is not common. It depends on your upbringing, based on my opinion, right? It depends on what was common in your household may not have been common in mine, right?
True.
In my household, my mom said, when you get up, make your bed, right? This is the thing. You
I
get
don't
out of
know.
the bed, make up your bed.
I don't know, cause every black family got the same certain pieces of furniture in their crib, so you can't really distance that.
sure.
Well,
We got too much in common naturally. Everybody
As a
had
culture.
that big ass wooden fork and spoon on the wall in the kitchen.
Everybody had
everybody had
Everybody
that.
had that.
Everybody
And
got
everybody
the same-
grandparents had that couch when you move and made
Yeah.
noise, like the
If they
plastic.
ain't had
just
plastic,
stuck
yeah,
to you.
because you wasn't going to damage their couch.
But what
You
about
had
an
the
Etta
plastic.
J with the little? Anybody ever had the thing where you put? Okay.
Or the beat when you walk into the living room, they got the beads and you got.
Yeah. I still want that. I still want that and the bead chair. I want the bead couch, bruh.
Yeah.
So some things are
Therapeutic.
cultural. It's like
Therapeutic.
cultural,
Cultural knowledge,
yeah,
right.
cultural.
Yeah.
Cultural knowledge.
But then we have our individual household things where I may have not been taught a certain thing, or my judgment may be off because I wasn't taught a certain thing. Where you know what I mean. Your parents may have delved into it a little bit more, and therefore your judgment may be a little more keen than mine. So
So,
Generations.
So how do you
Yes.
how do you find that common or like the balance of that a little bit? Because
You just pass it on.
how can you pass on?
You can
such-
pass because everything go. No matter how far advanced we get, everything gonna go back to the basics at some point. All of this stuff right here. Let the power. It's supposed to be so good and so advanced, but let the power go out long enough. This shit is useless. You got to go back to manual. If you don't know how to do manual, it's like people down in the southern part of the country are now getting snow. They don't know how to act. 2 inches. They panicking. Up here though, we used to it. We know how to get around. We know how to get down with it when it comes. So if you don't have the basics in your system, you ain't gonna be able to survive without these when this shit goes up.
But this is a good point. So even common knowledge for us, given that we have snow often, is not common knowledge for them because they don't get snow
Right.
often. Therefore, they
Right.
don't know how to react.
They just get.
They don't know how to maneuver through it. And even the infrastructure that they had in place wasn't designed to support what was
It's
going
sad to say.
on. Right.
I
Houses
feel for
falling apart,
everybody in
everything.
Texas. But
Absolutely
using
feel for
them as
them.
an example. They we do everything big in Texas. All that money and none of y'all came up. Common sense gives you the get a proper draining system.
Or some salt.
Everything is flat. Even our streets is curved to guide the water out the way. You said get some what?
Some salt, yo.
Salt the ground or
Hey,
nothing,
what you
Jesus.
saying?
I was
Right,
so
salt
mad
said
watching
get some salt.
CNN. Like, you gotta be
Right.
kidding me.
Talk to him, so
In the whole
Talk to him.
Tell them get you-
entire
yeah.
state, y'all don't have no
take them
salt.
some.
Like, what?
If you don't have that, you got kitty litter.
Sell it to them. Yeah. Improvise.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
And once again, we sympathize, but
We
once
do.
again, it's
We
common for
sympathize.
us.
Yeah.
But
That's just
That they
that's
showed
Right.
off all these years though.
Yeah. Texas.
Karma's the baddest bitch to ever do it.
She is. She
Much
wear it
respect to her.
Well. She wear it well.
Can't nobody do what she do.
But even okay, so being like a parent and having my kids do stuff, and I'm like,
Are you really gonna go there with the kids?
this is common sense. But I have to remember, like, they are 5 and 7, so I'm like,
Right.
Hell
I
no.
don't know.
Hell no.
we
My
have to
son-
teach
my
them
son
what's
is
common
17,
sense, right?
And his common sense factor sometimes, no, he's 18 now. His common sense factor now is, oh, hell no. So, like,
Shout out to Jay Meyer.
yeah. Like,
Nephew.
he just be, I be like, you know what, bro? Like, I love you, but, you don't see where this go left. Like, he like, nah. So, when I say I'm gonna introduce, all right, prime example. I just bought my son a new cell phone, iPhone. Before I brought that iPhone, he was not socially interactive as much as he was when he had Android. When he became team iPhone, you can't get the phone out of his face. He want to FaceTime strangers.
That's that intimate. That's that.
Strangers.
That's that,
like,
that's that
like
iPhone
they was
shit,
friends on like social media or like friends on like PlayStation, but now he got FaceTime with them. So it's not a bad thing. It's like people that's like from his school, but he never like FaceTime. But now he got iPhone, he FaceTime, right?
Actually, he's ceiling time. Because people with iPhones don't FaceTime.
Yeah, they ceiling.
It's just ceilings on the screen.
So then I go.
I thought it was called
I
FaceTime.
FaceTime.
Common sense says it's FaceTime, not ceiling time.
I think they're not properly.
If you not
And now
together,
you gonna be taking him to the damn Apple store for every little issue. Cause them iPhone.
I disagree.
me too.
Mm.
We're avid iPhone users. We believe in our devices and we believe in Apple holistically. Okay.
You hear this?
All of the Apple products, honey. Name one. We got it. Okay. We love Apple.
Here's the bullshit.
Jessica, we had to
Here's
pull
the
Jessica
bullet.
over, but
Here's the
Jessica's
bullet.
here. She's here to stay.
Nah.
Don't you make a face.
I know. I love my Apple.
All them
We were
good
just
ass-
with you, Salt. Now we
Right.
yeah.
She
That's
jumped
why you
ship.
on that. Yeah, you don't stay very long, huh?
She walking up the ramp and changed her
This
mind.
is why we as friends we just we can't fuck with her very long because she always got But
It's that
my son
iPhone
like
shit.
so now he got his iPhone. He FaceTimes. So I answered his phone one time, and his friend said, "You're not Jeremiah. You're not DJ." I said, "No." He's like, "Oh, you his father. Oh, we don't do well with fathers."
Oh.
I said, "What the hell?"
Who the hell is you talking to, boy?
First of all, I said, you still think you're going to continue on this damn conversation talking to me like this. This is why you don't do well with father, because you don't know what a father's supposed to say to your ass.
Nah, you don't know what a father's gonna do to your little ass.
First of all, I will look up your location.
Yeah.
He said,
He on that wild shit again.
Yeah. No, hey,
Even
nah,
with
that's
the even with the
that's
kids.
that's
Even with the
parenting.
kids, he crazy.
This is good parenting.
don't know how to take
this
it.
is
No,
good
this is
parenting.
good parenting.
This is good parenting.
Cause I'm getting
Okay.
a phone call.
Yes.
Hey, Swade, I'm ready.
Yeah.
That's all he said was, hey, Swade, I'm ready.
You don't know what you're getting
When
involved
my
in.
It
nieces
don't
start
matter.
dating,
I hear it in his voice.
when
I'm
they start,
ready.
when my
Oh,
nieces start
Lord.
dating, it's on and popping.
I'm showing up like Will from Bad Boys.
Boys. Who Reggie?
Who right?
Right.
Who Reggie?
Like my
Shit, nigga,
grandfather.
you at least
used to
30.
do.
You ever made love to a man?
One thing.
Getting crazy.
That's my favorite.
Yo, I'm not playing around with my son, yo. Nah, that's dead.
Like my
Like,
grandfather used to do when his daughters would bring their dates, to say hi or whatever, or dropping them off. He come looking dead at him, but talking to his daughter. Who this coon? That's it. He talking to her,
But
but
looking
looking
at
at
him.
him, my man.
yeah. So listen,
King of the clan.
So since we're going into that, let's jump into how we do it with a relationship.
Uh-oh.
So common sense and intelligence when it comes to a relationship.
That's a maker and breaker.
Yeah. So this is a little different for me, okay? Because I use a little bit of both.
Yeah.
The reason why I use both because I think I'm a little special. My mama dropped me about once or twice, and maybe have rolled up on me, or she left me in the house with like household products. But anyway,
I ran into a couple tables.
that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like if
We
you
a little
wasn't
off.
dropped, you're not an average child.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, so
We all had a
You
slight
become
concussion.
genius when
Hello.
you bust your head.
I said we all had a slight concussion.
Hey, common sense tell you don't go that route. No
yeah,
more.
it's hot.
that
Don't
shit
touch
hurt.
that.
Common
That
should have
shit
told
hurt.
them not to leave us alone.
Look,
You done
I
rolled
got the
off
scar
the
on my eye
bed.
right over here. One of these eyes, I got a scar. Hit the corner of the table. Mother said, sit still.
You ain't listen.
I ain't listen.
I had to
So
tell my
like
son,
Bang.
relationship wise, I think when you dating somebody, it's hard to use common sense sometimes. You gotta use more of your intelligence.
Either way, the delivery could get misconstrued.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because it's
Through
it's-
conversation
Because
or
feelings
action?
are
it's,
involved.
it's opposite sex approaches. Because normally
Getting
a
hot from
dude,
this drink.
normally-
You are getting a little high. You feel like you need a little
You gotta
tissue. You got a little.
hydrate
little-
yourself.
Yeah, there you go. There we
Don't
go.
be sniffing and sweating. You done bought some shit he couldn't handle.
Yeah.
That's what you get for trying to be a pleaser.
Ah,
Of one, should have got dark like the other
exactly.
one.
common sense.
Common sense
karma
would have
sense.
said.
Karma sense.
You're too
That
shorty.
Yeah, we gotta get a little
Coulda
louder.
Yeah.
A little hot in here. Julio got a brother changing.
Don Julio.
I don't know. Why do you think it has to be
Excuse me.
that disconnect? Like,
It's a dictation type thing.
on who's in?
I'm saying it's received that way.
Or
Even if
They
you
the
don't mean it,
dictators.
they took that.
They the
spot.
dictators.
They took that spot. They made
Didn't
it that,
we?
They made it that way. But say I come to you with a situation. Just because I'm a man, you're gonna reflex like not receive it just because you think I'm coming to correct you. Even if that's not my agenda. I'm like, babe, look, blah 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 blah.
But like, it depends
You
on
get
what
looked
it's
up and
about.
down.
Like, what is it about? Like,
We-
I need some substance. to
We in
do
you
that.
do,
Right.
you do security.
Right.
How many females you walked up to tell them what they can't do? No matter how you deliver it, she's rebelling.
Everyone.
But if if another female approaches that female, the reception is different.
Not
I got you,
necessarily.
sis. I got you,
It's gonna
sis.
be more accepted. It's gonna be more accepted because it's coming from another female. But when it's coming from a dude, either way, if you come to me with some stuff,
Daddy
I'm gonna think
issues.
you trying to mold me, trying to make me something I ain't, quit trying to change me, Gina.
Daddy.
You going, you know what I mean?
But
Then
if
you gonna
it's
come home with the
homeboy.
ass statue. Quit trying to change me, Gina, but that wasn't even your motive. It's a problem that needed to be dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
But-
Need to be addressed.
That selfishness, whatever you want to call it, you're not going to receive it because it's coming from the opposite sex.
I
Oh,
don't
here
know.
we go. Here we go with the bullshit. Here we go
Nah.
We just heard two cats on the fence whining.
with the Hey, yo.
Don't try to
Come
play
on
with
in.
us.
Hey, yo.
on in.
Hey, yo, look at soft face.
Don't play with us.
Don't do
that.
We ain't doing that.
Y'all can go ahead and throw that out there a little bit. Y'all
So go ahead. I'll let you.
Uncomfortable
I'll let you.
conversation. What's up?
What's up?
I have my opinion. You got yours. Give it up.
Yeah.
Don't warn me. I'm scared now. Not.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do
all,
that.
all the soft teas. Don't do
I
that.
didn't take my meds.
You in my business?
No, I mean, I have over the years, I have tried to be more receptive of, like, if I'm in a relationship, what the other person has to say.
That was the
Or
change.
I have,
So me,
or I
it
have,
used
or
to
I
be
have
that way.
become more receptive
Oh.
of what they have to say.
That's what's up.
Because
Respect.
I know that obviously I can't always be right. So I have to be able to.
That was accountability, bro.
I can't always be
We
right.
got one. We got
So
one,
I-
y'all.
It's in
She
everything we
owns
do.
something.
But for
It's
real,
an
like
learn.
I can't. So
Yeah.
But if you're my person, you're always around me. I talk to you all the time. Of course, you're going to know me. You're probably you're going to know me the best out of most people, or other people. So if you're coming to me and saying something, I have to be receptive to it and kind of I might not respond exactly how you want me to initially. It may take me time. I might have to go think about it and then come back like, okay, I understand what you
that's
said.
cool.
But as far as like common sense and intelligence in a relationship, y'all always got an example, right? So my ex-boyfriend.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I got my mental I got my Thriller jacket on and my mental popcorn.
Okay. So I recall a situation where, like, he didn't have kids. I have 2 boys, and we were at dinner, right?
Did you order your own food?
Absolutely.
Go with this fucking shot.
Because who does that? Anyway,
Did y'all go axe throw?
So we were at the table. I had my oldest son sitting next to me, and then my youngest son was sitting next to him on the opposite side of the table.
Okay.
And my oldest son is very hyperactive. He just very busy. And he was like reaching across the table. So I told him, I said, Jordan, get your arms off the table so you don't knock over the cup. And at the time that I said it, my elbow was resting this way. My boyfriend sat across from me and said, well, your elbow's on the table. I said, in front of my kids? Like, it was like common sense should have told this nigga, you don't
Not
say
now.
that, okay?
Well, look, and now Jordan, mommy, well, you have your elbow on the table.
The audacity! What?
You
Like,
got the kids playing visual tennis now.
I
I know my mother gonna win this.
but it was like,
I know mommy gonna win
it
this.
was like one of those unbelievable moments. Like, did this nigga just say that?
Yeah,
in
he
front of my
did.
kids?
Right.
He definitely
And
did.
you know,
Right over.
He definitely did.
I was like, excuse me.
That's
Not
not
now.
why you said it.
Not now.
I said, don't do that. And he just was looking at me. I said, don't do that.
You do know that's a grown ass man.
I don't give a. You don't do that. These are my kids. So I don't care
Body
what I'm
blow.
telling them. I don't care what I'm doing at the time that I'm telling him something. What are you, a child? Because you don't ever do that. That is parent rule 101. Don't you
read
do
that.
that.
I skipped over that. Though.
It's not even in the
You don't do that.
I skipped it over.
That's
You
the
do
mental
not.
book.
You do not do that.
Skipped it.
You do not do that.
No, you really don't.
And these are my
You really
kids.
don't
These
do
are
it.
not
You
yours.
really don't.
So you don't undermine what I just said by telling me,
Exactly.
well, your elbow's on the table.
Common
Excuse
sense
me.
should have
Common
told him
sense should
to
have told
stay in his
him
lane.
to mind your business.
Yeah.
Exactly, because it's my son.
It's not his kid.
Intelligence mean I should have just let that shit leave my voice, so I know I got it on my head. It was a thought that I said in my head. I said out loud.
Yeah,
That's
you should have
my
kept it in your head. Yeah, he
Exactly.
should have.
But everybody can't be alpha females. You know what I'm saying? Well, alpha people.
Everybody
Whatever
can't be
they
no
are.
damn idiot. He was a fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
he was an idiot.
Yeah, that was
Clearly.
dumb. Yeah, that was dumb.
That was.
I've
Shout out
made
to all
that mistake
idiots.
a couple times. Cause I'm quick to tell you,
We
your
already
little
know.
ass.
So
whipped.
how does the alpha female handle this? How does the alpha female handles that?
Bow. Spotlight.
cannot.
Spot. You
I
gotta
just
be
want y'all
quiet.
to know y'all got fans and shit, okay?
Yeah.
Y'all got fans now.
Yeah.
Oh, they team
Yeah.
Salt my Pepper over here. You know what I'm saying?
Salt going in. We ain't heard nothing from
Yeah,
Pepper.
Pepper,
I'm
you
ready
gotta
to go home
you
and
gotta
throw all
hold it
my
down
pepper
for the
away.
Alpha
could
sisters
not.
out here.
I'm ready to throw all my
I
pepper
am
away. We got
not.
seasoned salt over here going in.
Mm.
And we need McCormick pepper.
So, the honest truth is, I can't say that I've had many experiences where,
You gotta explain yourself.
In
You
details.
gave a
And
yeah,
no
I mean,
summaries.
because of who I am, right?
Yeah.
fuck?
You gotta get
And
an alpha
so,
female
no,
version.
no, I'm playing.
Hey,
I'm
yo.
playing.
Yeah.
I'm playing, right?
Nah.
So,
Nah.
so, all right, I have an
glad I missed
example,
that.
right? So, because I have this alpha female thing going on, right?
Yeah, look.
Usually, if an apology needs to be
And mitigate it.
exactly,
Are you doing it?
usually I'm not the initiator.
Oh, that's the
I'm on mine.
In other words, no.
Common sense
That
for
was
me.
a yes or no question. In other words, no.
Wait a minute.
No.
So usually, like, common sense would say, you wrong, you need to own up, right? No, for me, pride says, no. I
Respect
will
the
wait,
realness of it.
right?
Respect the realness. It's
So the
fine.
pride shows up, and for me, common sense when it comes to relationship, and especially when it comes to ownership, for me has been a delay, right? It's quite a struggle because I had to get out of my own way and say, "Shallow, you're wrong, girl. You're wrong. You need to. Common sense will tell you you were wrong. You need to apologize." But the shit in my head, be like, I'll find why they were wrong and they need to come to me and apologize.
She didn't say intelligence though. You gotta respect the realness.
So you
of
know
it.
how she said earlier
The
that
shit in my
she's the one that
head.
tried to be nice.
Yeah.
I'm the one on her shoulder saying, "Fuck that shit."
Yep.
So
Yeah.
when she comes tell me something like, "So what do you think about this?" And I'm like, "Well."
Hey, Jen, I think to a certain extent the seating is kind of good.
It is. It is. It is.
The nice side is over there,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
and the ignorant side, the real ignorant side is over
And
there.
so, and mind you, we have what, 2 Scorpios and 2 Cancers. That is
What?
very interesting.
Mhm.
All I knew was Scorpios. You a cat?
Yes.
When your birthday?
Yes.
When your birthday?
7:15.
Oh.
7:10.
Yo,
1026, baby.
crabs in the building. son.
You already know.
Bow. We out here.
So
What?
why you don't initiate the apology?
Well, I didn't. I'm learning
Because
to
the
do
shit in
better.
her head said.
Mhm.
Is it the alpha part or is just?
I think it's a
I'm the boss.
combination. It's a combination of because I'm the boss, right? Right? Because I'm usually the boss. Let's say that.
You always the boss.
Well, no. I'm allowing others to lead. Now I'm kind of tired.
Usually, to take that position.
It takes a lot to be like the boss, and it's a lot of responsibility. And if it doesn't come to you naturally, like me, I have parts of me that are dominant, and other parts that's like more kind of chill. And so I decide when I want to tap into the dominant part. And right now I don't. So I'm not leading. I'm not like into that role right now. But I say that to say I've learned that it is very important to take accountability, and for me, I had to make it a common thing. It wasn't natural for me, and so I had to work on it. I had to tell if you want this thing, you're gonna have to start taking accountability, and so I had to make it be a common thing for me. I had to make good judgment because before I was making poor judgment. I was selfish judgment.
Lightning does strike twice.
It does.
Same place.
Two.
Two
On the same episode.
Two out, yeah. Y'all,
Give it up.
hey, it's possible.
So when is it gonna happen?
It is fucking possible to
We
own
got
up.
lightning striking. When is
Shit
lightning
goes a
gonna
lot
strike
better when
y'all?
you own up.
I found that I really sometimes as women we do overreact or
Definitely.
we take things the wrong way. So I learned that like my last relationship that I had with someone that apology goes a long way. Just
I
apologizing.
think and
And it was like
so
in
fast.
his defense, he was like, "Wow, like you
Yeah.
apologize."
Yeah,
Right.
again, just like the last time we talking about compliments coming to us.
Yeah.
That shit don't happen. You actually apologizing? Then we don't know how to act. Yeah, cause yeah,
Yeah,
you done blew it.
Right.
Then she went right
Can't
back to
even-
the rawness
can't
and
even
like,
be mad
look,
no more."
motherfucker. Head move. Look, what you don't want is that motherfucking neck to wake back up.
Right.
Cause then the fingers come. You know the one I hate the most? The closing fingers, the drawback close finger shit. That right there. I don't like that for some reason. It rubs me wrong.
And it
so I
go with a
avoid
little hit, like
it. I
don't.
avoid it.
But
I
then
would-
when you
You
got the
know.
other females that give you them fingers, you be like, you know what I'm talking about. So you be
See,
Well,
that's that.
that's a
Down.
threat. That's
They
a
try,
threat.
yeah,
Putting
she
down.
trying to fight.
She gonna run down
She
on
trying
you with
to
that
fight.
when she running
That's
down
right.
on you.
like at this point,
Yeah.
I feel like at
She-
some point,
She'll fight
She
you.
approached you like a
Yeah.
dude.
yeah, I'm at the butt.
It's time to walk
Yeah.
away from her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
we-
ready to run
Look
up
at
I call
on
that
big
you.
thing.
sis or something.
Lose
Cousin.
all
something.
lose all contacts you got with me.
Yeah.
Peace and love.
Yeah.
It's
Peace
been
and
fun.
love.
Yeah. And,
But
and,
you
and if
approaching
you
me
come
like
anywhere
something
near
you
me,
ain't.
I will go down
Exactly.
to 500 Calvert Street.
Right.
Make this official.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
I will get. I'm restraining order.
She ain't gonna pay that shit.
Mind you, this the guy that's taking flights to run up on the
Right.
dude. Come on, I'm gonna go down to
Get the
Calvert
restraining
Street,
order.
get a
Nigga in the
restraining
ocean with
order.
the goggles hopping up on a boat.
You will be the one.
First of all,
You will be the one to catch that dude
after
on
the
the boat.
last episode, I decided to change my way. I decided to take the approach of if she make more money than me, I'm gonna do what she say. I'm gonna let the alpha female. Nah, let me stop trying to sell that bullshit.
He couldn't even finish
I
it.
couldn't even get it out.
Can't
Too
even
real
lie.
with yourself.
Nah, I
Exactly.
couldn't-
You
couldn't
can't
even-
bullshit
I
yourself when
can't
you're
even
real,
do
bro.
it. It's not even going down like that.
Nah.
Oh wow, I can't believe like it's so much different.
Why y'all still call? Anyway, my bad.
It's so much different being different, handling different situations with common sense and intelligence because of the situation that you have to use them in. Like you have to. It's hard to. I don't know if I want to do that right now. Like, yeah. My last situation, I think I had. Me and my dad was having a conversation. We were talking about. What was he talking about? Oh, backing up. Why does he use the mirrors? No, why does he use the camera and I use the mirrors? I said, Dad, why are you using the camera? He's like, because it makes the beeping sound if you get too close. But you got the mirrors. But what if you didn't have the beeping sound? How would you do it? Not every car got the beeping sound.
My car got the beeping sound. Common sense tell me to utilize the new technology of the new car.
Every car comes standing with the beeping noise.
Okay,
I said,
no.
Well, in your father's defense, you know your father is special as well.
In a very good way.
Yes.
What's up, Sid?
We love him to pieces.
Love his crazy ass dearly.
Yeah. That's
why
our
he's always-
guy.
That's why he's always on the grill
That's
doing
our
family
guy.
functions.
Right.
You have
That's
to
big
keep him out of
homie.
trouble.
That's big homie.
I don't know. I feel like
Mr. Don't Do Steps.
don't do steps, but you gotta walk up to go in the barbershop.
Wait a minute, so he doesn't do steps?
Bruh,
Sorry.
he said it every time he came into the barbershop.
Into the barbershop.
You know I don't like steps, bruh. It's just the way it's
Then
designed.
stop coming. All right.
You're going to have to come up the damn steps.
Yeah.
What you want me to do?
We don't
Right.
have an elevator.
I wasn't going to tell them don't come.
Right.
I can't take
Or a
away the money.
handicap, a handicap ramp.
Love him
You
dearly,
just walk
but-
up. We know what
At
happens.
some
He need a
point,
ramp.
yeah,
Right.
like he was like, I don't do steps, but I gotta get my hair cut,
Yeah.
and I don't think we're gonna come down here and cut my hair.
Hell no. Common sense to tell you come to me.
And at this
Bring
point,
your ass up them damn
he
steps.
Swade comes out to the door. Is you coming? Because I got other customers. Give me about 5 minutes. I'm gonna get up there. And then
5 minutes.
5
I'ma
minutes.
cut somebody hair in 5
Right.
minutes.
like I'm gonna cuss him. He's like, I just want to know if you're coming in. So my father would be like, I don't do steps. He said, didn't you say this last time?
Did you change locations?
Did
or
you?
something?
We didn't change
In the same steps?
Yeah. Went from straight entrance to the
Yup.
door to steps.
Yeah, he changed.
Shops
He
changed.
changed.
I left
yeah, he
our
changed-
shop.
He left our
Okay,
shop. So when he
gotcha.
did that, it made our singers non-compliant.
I ain't want to hear none of that shit.
Because my juju,
The queen made it up the damn steps.
and she got a cat.
I was out there. You damn right I'm gonna go out there and help moms.
Yeah.
Went out there, mom, you
Yeah.
good?
Yeah,
Ain't nobody out here say nothing to you, did they?
and I
Right.
think that's
Nah, them
what
dudes
made
out
his,
there was
his
cool,
common
though.
sense
Kick
kick in.
in.
Because he was like,
All right, she could do it.
if she could do it, I could do it. Right.
Right.
I mean, at that point, I was like,
Only time he didn't say the step thing was when y'all came to the crib
yeah,
last time. He
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
say nothing about no steps.
yeah, because he was definitely looking like somebody sent for him. He never got there, or he lost directions how to get there, and he didn't ask Google where to go. So
Yeah.
he had stuff growing on the top of his head. People probably looked at me like, "Why you letting your father hair grow like that?" And I'm like, "I love my dad, but my father is stubborn, like stubborn, and he old." You know what I'm saying? He's not regular old people where they can find a way to
He's
not be
stubborn and
compliant.
he old.
He just old and don't want to do it. But I love Pops. You know, at the end of the day, I love Pops, but I can see my mom struggle. Like, I don't even know how I was conceived.
Please leave me alone.
I know it was like a conversation. With a
Bruh,
drunk. I know
it was
drunk-
worth going up them steps.
I know.
That's
I know. It
Mama
was,
Judy.
I know, but I know it was a drunk night. 'Cause
You know
it was.
what?
I know.
You know what?
It had to been a Gerald Levert night too, or Teddy Pendergrass or something. Because my
Us Scorpios, you know, we're conceived of them Valentine's Day, you know.
Oh,
so
it
I'm
was.
out. There you go. There was a reason why his ass did that. Because common sense knew that, yeah, we Valentine's Day babies. Yeah. All the Scorpios came from Valentine's. I don't know. But I just can't, me personally, I feel like common sense and intelligence has to do with the fact of knowing when to apply it.
Mm.
I was gonna see you around Thanksgiving.
You know what? Hey,
Had to eat. Go back home.
Definitely.
Y'all got me.
That
y'all
sound like
should-
my mother's
No,
name, too.
Salt shouldn't have said nothing about no damn Valentine's Day conception. That shit got me doing mad. Wait a minute, 2 more months. December, November, Thanksgiving. Get the plate.
Yeah. We know what they did for that Black Friday. They made Slade.
Yo.
I could not.
Hey, yo, that was part of the camping out.
Being bad all damn year, had to make it up on
Oh
Valentine's
my
Day.
goodness.
And your ass showed up.
Yep. They should have thought about that before he went out.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, man, listen.
Oh man.
Oh man. But like in the essence of knowing when to use it is the decision of knowing that I'm gonna make a conscious decision on this is the direction I'm gonna go with the common sense or the intelligent part. Because the direction you go, you gotta be careful with the consequences you take with that. And I don't think some women can handle that.
Uh-oh.
Pepper.
Damn. Everybody eyebrows flared up.
Man, so like,
I looked at
yeah.
both of them. I knew who you was talking about, but I
Yeah.
had to check the other
But
one.
she's learning.
She just chilling, waiting.
Why is everybody's phone going off? What's going on with the
We
world?
doing something ain't got nothing, man, I don't know.
What's going on with the world today? Are we good? Oh yeah. Oh, I know what that. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, we good. Sorry.
So I think ultimately having good judgment is very important, right? I think that's the thing that all of us should have to a certain extent. Now the judgment will vary depending on your experiences, depending on your upbringing and things of that sort. But I think intelligence is also important. I think you need a mixture of the two. You need some intelligence and you need to be able to know, you need to be able to have good judgment depending on certain situations.
Yeah, I think it has to be some type of, like, you can have common sense, but you have to be some level of smart to follow,
That's
like,
why
to
I
back
said
it
that.
up.
To know
Once
when
your
to apply
common
when
sense
to
kicks in-
apply it.
Exactly.
Once your common sense kicks in, you gotta be intelligent enough to know how to deal with what the common sense solution came to.
Exactly. I agree.
That's why I said both.
I don't know, cause sometimes my struggle be the common sense part. Like Scorpios don't know when to walk away. Intelligence is telling us.
Maybe male Scorpios, but I be with the quickness.
Oh,
One female
one.
means all male Scorpios just don't have it.
I mean,
She got all of it.
I
It
don't
ain't
know.
no more out there to have because she got it all.
It took me a while to get there. So, you know,
Practice.
You got it, bro.
younger.
You got it too.
I do.
He is older than me. He better get it together.
I'm done.
You better get it together.
I'm done.
Sidebar. But no, like, it took a while for me to get to that point where I had to be like, okay, it's time to walk away. But, like, we know. You know when
No.
it's time. You don't know?
No.
You don't know.
No.
Common sense. What happened to the common sense part?
All right. So, at some point,
It's a family affair.
hey, at some point, I'm about to tell him myself.
Go ahead.
Your judgment is
tell it.
impaired.
Y'all will not be my executioner, but y'all will be my jury. Yeah. So,
Y'all see him struggling?
yeah, it is.
Look
a
at
thing.
him. He over here
You
sweating
want
and stuff.
me to-
Nah, I gotta get it out
Okay.
because I'm Jabaz, so I gotta get it out.
Speak your truth.
Talk your shit.
My it ain't pride. It's that stern principle of mine that I gotta. Yeah, I can't just let this walk away like on this note because I don't burn bridges. I in my experience, I feel like when you burn a bridge, you never know if you're gonna have to come back across. So I if I can't end it on a good note, I can't end it. I can't walk away.
Oh wow.
I can't walk away. I gotta end it on a note where we can be cordial, be comfortable.
But why?
Because karma sense says
Yeah,
he putting that negativity into the circle. That's gonna come back to him.
But
yeah.
If you
Once I
constantly
apply
remain
that,
in
once
power.
I apply that idea that it's gonna not, I can't come back and say hi. What's up? Once I realize I can't speak to you no more, it's uncomfortable for me.
Yeah, you can't think about that
I-
person
I-
without getting mad.
so this is something that you did. Like
It doesn't matter. Well, I'm wrong. They wrong. I can't have that hot. All right, so this what happened. When I was younger, my dad told me about one of his I think his friends he grew up with. He went to go apply for a job. And my dad said that he would have got the job. Said the lady that interviewed him was his ex-wife. And she did not recommend him for the job.
Grudges. That's young.
So my dad said, what he told me is that what I took from that experience is I can't break something off bad, like end it bad, because it could come back on me later.
Mm-hmm.
So when he said it to me, he said, you got to be careful it's never how you start, it's always how you finish.
Mm-hmm.
And when he told me that, I took that as, so Daddy, if I don't finish strong,
You finish wrong.
I finish wrong. So when I look at all the relationships that I ever had, I could still say what's up to them. I could still say hi. If I had to, I could open your door, move your furniture, pick up your water. Like, I could still do these things. And it will never go no further than that, but it's just a good gesture.
And that's one of the best chess moves in the world.
Yeah, being able to get up from it and
It
just...
messes their mind up. Like, you supposed to still be down.
Because I don't have a problem with being a villain. So you can have a hero. I have a problem with you not realize I was a hero at all.
Before you made me the villain.
Yeah.
Mm. So is it that when everything ends, you want them to be like, he was a good guy?
Something like that. Like, it may not be on all aspects, but I opened the door for you at some point.
Nah, you just want them to realize it's not always your loss because y'all go your own way.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel
It's
like...
not always your loss. And in
But women make it
relationships,
seem like it's our fault.
And we're living proof that it's not
Yeah.
always the man's loss when we go our separate ways. I'm
Like-
a good dude, you a good dude. They know we're good dudes.
So I feel like we should just
They just
leave. They
don't
having
wanna-
a little counseling
Nah,
session
I'm
right
just
here.
saying.
I mean, he was like, "No, we're good dudes." Like, okay, should we leave?
Y'all can be good girls, but I'm saying in general, you females recognize when they lost a good thing. You just not
Oh,
gonna have to
absolutely.
admit it. But you supposed to be miserable because she ain't with you. So when she sees you down the road and you happy, and it's not her fault that you're happy, now you gotta. Then she wanna make you
I don't
miserable
care
again.
about that.
That's the youngest
You
thing in the
sure?
world.
Like, you
I
don't
mean-
care a little bit? Like how you end the shit?
Well, here's the thing.
Some
I'm
people
not.
just don't care.
Dang.
If I'm walking away from you, it's because just like we talked about the last time, like my peace. Like if I'm walking away from you, that means that
Costs too much.
It cost like you know like I couldn't do it anymore.
I get that too.
In whatever capacity the relationship was, I couldn't do it anymore. So should I feel bad about that? No. I'm not.
That just means she knows she ain't do no wrong.
It's not about that. It's this. I'm speaking. I'm not just talking about in a relationship with the opposite sex. I'm talking about in friendships,
Relationships, period.
in relationships I've had with my parents or friends. It's in general. Like if I walk away from it, like right now, for example, I'm back friends with someone that I wasn't friends with for a long time because of something that she said that I felt was completely inappropriate, and it just sat with me wrong. So I stopped talking to that person for years.
Dang.
And now we're back cool again, but we're not how we was. But, you know, like at that time in the space that I was in, I couldn't have someone that thought that way in my life because of what I was going through at the time. So I had to walk away from her. And I was okay with that decision. You know, so now for a certain, you know, we've came back around a couple years, couple moons have passed, and now we're back. And I can talk to her and be friends with her, but I didn't forget what happened in the past, but at that time, like, I had to walk away from that relationship. Or, for example, like with my mother, I had to walk away from her a couple times because of what was going on with her. It was costing me too much of my peace. So everything cannot be ended on a great note with everyone, and I'm cool with that.
Was it still respectful? A respectful
I guess,
note?
yeah, but it's not about, a respectful. Like, I don't know.
I mean, you know,
Like, I
you know
understand what
you.
you're saying,
Yeah.
but,
You know,
like,
but I think I understand.
I get what
Some
you're
people-
saying. I
some
respect
people-
that.
Some
But
people say they care.
after my dad broke that down to me, it's never how you start, it's always how you finish.
Mm-hmm.
It hit me like,
I apply that at work.
oh,
Like when I if I'm leaving a job or whatever, you always want to leave on a good note so that if you ever wanted to come back, like stuff like that with companies and jobs, of course. But in my personal life, no, because you ain't got to come back. Like we ain't got to come back.
And
to this.
people will
Right.
go off on you like they don't even give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
You trying to hold your tongue, but they not.
Mm-hmm.
And they know you gonna hold yours, so that gives them more. They think that gives them more permission to just try to cut. But you holding your tongue because you know you.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I even let this blade out, I'm
Right.
severing things. I'm not just gonna stab you up.
And that's another
with
reason why.
words.
Because if
I've been told
the
plenty of
tongue,
times my words
the
cut
words
deep.
can be
Yeah, yeah. I've been told
that
plenty
can
of
probably
times.
go for all four of us at this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. I've been
Words
told
can be
plenty of
vicious.
times, yo, your words cut deep.
no.
Then
my
why would you provoke
actions
that part?
cut even deeper?
Yeah, but sometimes
Right.
your
'Cause
word
I
cut.
take
Yeah,
flights and shit.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what? This guy.
Sometimes your words cut so deep you won't have to take that flight.
Right.
For real?
I just think about
That's
that
me.
old situation.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
You wouldn't have to take that
No,
flight
I
if your
don't.
words cut deep enough. You can smash the person.
What happened? What
Yeah,
happened?
they in their own world.
Yeah,
Look, should,
yeah.
look, should
No.
we leave now?
Come on.
Should we leave now?
No.
You know what I mean? They over
No,
there
it's
pispering and
we
whatnot.
we were just talking about a situation when I was much younger. Obviously,
Oh.
I was in my early 20s and I was dating this gentleman, and you know I
He wore a
had
tuxedo with tails and gloves and shit. He was
With
a
the
gentleman.
penguin outfit on.
Right.
Don't drink nothing because you might spit it out. Just put your cup down.
Okay, common sense to say, listen. Proceed, Pep. We ain't heard from her in another
Yeah.
20 minutes. Every
Yeah,
20
go ahead,
minutes she
Pep.
chime in.
Go ahead, take that.
and so I had along the way I had like tried to spruce this gentleman up, right? Because anything I touch, I try to elevate. And so, this
Yeah,
gentleman.
that's show off
Plug.
shit. Yeah, that's show off shit.
You know.
I mean, anything I
Even-
touch, I try to elevate. With the
even in
low
my
eye
20s,
game
you know what I
and
mean?
shit.
And so me and this guy came to a point where we just weren't seeing eye to eye, and we had a very interesting kind of argument where I literally brought Jessica on the line while we were like
shit.
arguing because it's my
Oh,
girl, right?
my God.
And so I don't remember verbatim, but somehow Jessica remembers.
Did you do
Somehow, Jessica, you can say it verbatim,
Feel
but
free to chime in.
for what I remember, basically, I think it was something around, me telling him that how did it go, Jessica?
So she basically was telling this dude, like, give me back everything I bought you, right? And he was like, I ain't giving back nothing. So she was like, you gonna give it back? And they going back and forth. But he was like, I'll piss on this stuff. And she was like, and I'ma piss on you. Hey, I was on the phone like, what?
Why are
R.
they
Kelly
talking
in
about
jail for
pissing
what?
on
R. Kelly in jail for
I'm
what?
glad I listened. I'm glad I listened.
Yeah.
I'd have had to buy another microphone.
I was like,
Y'all would have been mad. Wow. Hey, that alpha shit was challenged. People don't like
definitely
their
was.
foundations getting challenged.
what?
Trust
I
me.
was like,
He shook that man house.
You was
and
gonna
to
piss
this
on him.
day, I think he's still just scared of T'Challa. Like,
He gotta be. Just
messing.
hit him. I'm just gonna piss on you. Hit him with the Dave Chappelle, yo.
Golden shower.
Golden shower.
Golden shower.
I'm
rounds.
that happened. We was like 21, 22. That shit is still funny.
That
to me.
man,
Like,
he got trauma from your ass. I bet you he
But
would.
why wouldn't you give shit back? The comment says if you
Because
really
she
want to
paid.
leave you alone.
What did she just
Give
say?
it back.
She's been elevating people for the longest time.
Right.
anything I touch?
Anything she touched, it means if
Right.
it got elevated, she would
Then
have
you gotta say it
back
right.
down.
You gotta do it the
And
facial expression.
when you mad, you get petty. Give me all my shit back,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now you want to keep it. Actually, that's a gift. That's for you in remembrance of me. You like now you can.
At some point,
Yeah,
you
I don't want it
gotta
back
be
now.
Like, nah. Like, so so y'all really don't care how y'all ended.
Nah. I mean, I do now. So this is the thing. I get
No.
When I said no because
Did you hear what she
listen,
said? Nah.
listen.
Fuck
I
that.
said no at first
outta
because I'm
here.
thinking of historically. Historically, I didn't care. It was like, man, F you, whatever. But now I understand the value of having good relationships, and I understand.
Oh.
I understand
Oh,
that
she has
every
some PR
breakup
training.
don't have to be y'all
Shit,
burning
elevate
each other and
ourselves.
pissing on each other's stuff, right?
Okay.
It could be this just doesn't work for us. We're not a good fit. or I don't like your ways, you don't like mine. Cool. And so I don't think that when I end stuff, I end it with the intention of, oh, let's end it peacefully. I just naturally want harmony. And because I'm a person that's like, look, I don't want to walk past you in the store or at the mall, see you and be like, ugh.
Right.
I want to be like, oh, what's up? You good?
Right.
How's life?
Right.
It makes me feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's more of a personal thing.
Still won't walk past
But I
the
wouldn't let
past
nobody,
gas.
I wouldn't stick around and let nobody treat me like shit so
Right.
that we can end well. No. I'd be like, nigga, you wildin'.
I just want to make sure I can still pass gas, and you be like, "Yo, you fucking in this house, hell?"
What?
Really?
Hell
Of
yeah.
all examples.
I'm just saying, I farted in this goddamn house. You know I did. So yeah, she called me on that shit. So I'm just letting you know, if you can't walk past somebody you used to date and deal with, and you can't still fuck around there, you got a fucked up ending.
Stares and disgust.
I didn't say it.
What is going on?
Over there.
Hey, yo, I'm just saying, yo, if you can't, like, yeah, like, if I can't, like, scary poop or, like, fart past gas.
What the hell is a scary poop? You talking about mistaking yourself? What are you talking about here? This is I'm taking a turn for the worse.
Hey, what? Time out, bro. What?
That's the common sense and intelligent part. If we can't pass gas around each other, we used to mess with each other, and we run each other in Walmart, then that's still a problem. We got an unscheduled issue.
Look, that shit made
No.
Tetris go crooked. That shit you just said
Right,
made
just
Tetris
going
go
all up.
crooked.
They had to blank out.
God damn it.
I don't know.
Yo.
Yeah, this has been my experiences. So, since we all have different way of ending things,
Scary poop.
Sway,
Huh?
how do you end things?
Come on.
Well,
I heard her hair spin around.
Inquiring
Like
minds
a
want to
bad
know.
video. I ended on a good note. I don't do nothing that makes Karma upset with me.
how the hell you do that bullshit?
Just keep walking with him. That shit is so frustrating on the inside, but on the outside, you're like, okay.
You okay people to death.
Huh?
You okay people. Okay.
To death.
Oh, that shit is annoying.
Uh-huh.
To death.
That's the I don't
This
care.
This right here, I don't care how smart and intelligent somebody think they are. You thought you was a genius till I walked in the room. That's my whole mentality.
See that cockiness?
That's confidence.
Look at him. He gave the eyes and everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want y'all to know, when you view this, we have definitely looked at how Sway exits.
It's exit stage right because I'm left-handed.
Ooh.
I have no choice but to be right.
You
bro.
get the poetry snap.
The poetry snaps.
Poetry snap.
No, I'm serious. I'll walk with you even if I don't agree with you. If I know we get ready to be on the outs, okay, it's fine. Reason. I paid attention to how my aunts, my mom, and my grandmother got down. What they accepted and what they rejected. And what they just didn't fuck with at all. So, on a good note, because you gotta be, she has to be able to leave me the hell alone. How you do that? And then on a good note. If you end on a bad note, then she's going to be, what you said, petty, and it's going to always keep coming for me until she feels better. I don't get that opportunity now. No, you play checkers, I play chess now. My son still beat me at it, but that's all good. Shout out, boy. What's up, fellas? But I'm saying, you gotta know how to, you gotta really be careful. Cause there's some unstable creatures out here. I get that from Baby Boy. Unstable creatures. I ain't gonna call you a female dog. I'll call your actions and your ways a bitch. But I ain't gonna seem like, yo, you a bitch. No. Why you acting like a bitch? I'll say that. But in a relationship, I don't do no bad shit. Because I respect the circle more. When we going on our outs, I respect the circle before I respect you. You'll helplessly fall into place as long as I respect that circle. Because ain't shit bad coming back on me. Ain't nothing bad coming back on me.
Where is the
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm like, I don't know too many men like yo.
I
Because
know.
these men,
I don't
they just out here.
Right.
It's the male cancers.
The male cancer I had tortured me.
Yeah.
Made my life to live in hell.
She said torture.
I was like, please, just leave me alone.
Well, that has
Keep
something.
missing the arm of these fucking arms.
That has something to do with the behind closed doors type thing when they go crazy. You know, when the behind closed doors situation, that's not the common sense. Because if you got good dick or good You get coochie coupons.
Coochie.
Once that changes
That
the
shit is
common
hilarious.
sense. Like, if you got a dude that's crazy as hell, that ride or die, do whatever, and he got super dick, like, he can hit your heartbeat, and then you got females that got you tasting the holy grail type thing, like, it's kind of hard to walk away from that right away. You know what I'm saying? You just can't walk.
Oh, so you trying to blame it on the? You
Just
know
saying.
what?
I'm just saying. It's kind of hard because
Good.
people
good,
elevate, and people just don't care.
Goodies do determine how
Yeah,
much shit you
it's
can
hard.
talk.
Really?
Yeah.
Goodies determine how much you can talk shit.
Yeah.
For
Ain't no
real.
penis doing all of that.
You ain't had that penis thing. And for guys to balance that
I
out,
don't think so.
for guys, you ain't had that coochie yet.
Yeah, you ain't had that coochie.
That
You
will-
ain't,
But
that
I don't
will
think-
allow you.
if you ain't went crazy and
When you
hit
give
crazy,
chances,
when you
what is
when,
it
No.
for?
when you don't care about the common sense and intelligence, because you know that shit is fire. Yeah, you don't.
They get away with murder.
Yeah,
No.
They get away with
I
murder.
don't.
Stuff you wouldn't normally allow,
Bill
you
Clinton
allow because that. shit
and
is
Hillary
good.
Clinton situation.
I could say that it has to be a combination of the intimacy, the sexual piece, and the connect. It's not just the
No.
penis.
You
Look,
can be analytical
everybody,
right now.
everybody has been dumb for
somebody.
somebody because of the sex.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we talk
But I don't
about.
think mine
talking
would
about.
solely be
That's
just
what we
that.
talking
I
about.
understand
I'm not
that.
Good
driven
sex,
by that.
Get good sex,
You not
can
standing
get
by-
away with
I'm
murder.
not driven by just good sex. Like it has to be sex in
It's
combination
in the
with
car. It's in the goddamn car.
What's in the car?
It may be in the back seat. It may be on the back, but it's in the goddamn car. You may not be driving it right now.
In other words, shut the hell up with that shit you about to say.
No, first of all, it's the alpha female in me. I am. So if he,
No, that's
if he-
denial.
if that-
That's
no,
just
I'm
denial.
telling
Alpha
you.
shit, that's
I
denial.
am telling you.
Nah,
it is
You
not.
ain't never
it is-
gave somebody a chance that you wouldn't have gave nobody else.
yeah, but it wasn't
Good
because of sex.
Don't.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't because no, it wasn't.
Deep down.
Deep down, you had to look past
You don't wanna
use your
admit to this
intelligence
now.
and the common sense of it.
Mhm.
You knew that shit was 8 motherfucking months. And you knew that if you
Well, see, I am a person that self-pleases, and I have all these other mechanisms. So sex is not the end-all and be-all for me. So you're talking to a different type of
Nah.
person.
No.
It's not gonna make me
that was
roll
the key.
over.
That's just a warm up for the real thing.
No, it's not. You got to.
Nothing can beat
now,
the real thing when it's right.
for me, it's just not having the real thing. It's having an experience. An experience, just not a penis.
it gotta be a whole nother level to the level she take motherfuckers to. Cause this one
That's that bud.
teaches them how to drive, cook, spell, fill out applications,
Spell?
investments.
Hold up.
You
You
know,
teaching grown ass
making
now how to
parental
spell.
decisions
No, I'm
on
not.
the fly.
Getting them
This
new jobs
one,
and
you know what I'm
things.
saying? This one
Right.
must take them to the point they go from CEO to owner. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She elevates people.
she elevates.
I mean,
Okay.
she motivates. She elevates.
There you go. There you go.
It's the song.
I believe in you.
Yep. You are the Barack Obama.
Man, you better go get this
Change has
goddamn.
come
You better
to
go
a
get
man.
this goddamn boss job,
That's
or I'm
me.
out.
You
No,
know what that is?
not I'm out.
We're gonna make this relationship great again.
Shut the hell up.
Hey yo,
Yo,
hey
Sam,
Trump,
make the relationship
campaign
great again.
manager.
But that is good. Jessica
Right.
is the motivator, but I am like, no, you need to do this. I'm real. When it comes, especially
You
when it
need
comes
to
to
do
me,
this.
if we already discussed what you are
That's
going to
the
do,
dictation.
then
That's
you
what's gonna
need
get
to
received
follow through with your
wrong.
plan.
You hear the words
Did you
need.
hear my
That
example
don't even
now?
sound right coming out of you. You're doing this. This is what
It
we're
do
doing.
sound right coming out of me. I say it often.
But I sound
It sounds right because she's saying
says
it.
it often. Okay, so basically you're
It
telling
might not sound right to nobody else.
It sound right
but
to
it
me
sound
because
right
I
to her
say it.
because she said it.
Hello, you get it.
Gotcha.
I mean,
All right. Well, I guess when it comes down to it, intelligence and common sense, when it comes to 2 Cancers and 2 Scorpios.
look, 2 crabs, one just got a tail with poison on it.
Yep. And she elevates.
Really?
Both of them bite.
She elevates. She
She
elevates.
said, really?
One motivates, one elevates.
One
I like
motivates.
that.
I
The dynamic duo.
So what that will make, Nah, we ain't gonna go there.
We dumbasses.
Nah, that was, huh?
We dumbasses.
We dumbasses.
Because you know why we have to worry about how it's painted when the Picasso was done. When we all said and done and it's all clear and all smoke is cleared, we want to make sure that we got our goddamn colors. You just didn't have me in black and white, I in some gray area, or you just had me and got some watercolors.
Hold up.
What?
Y'all might not have got that, but I think I got it.
Oh,
You got to know this man for a few years to get these type of things.
My analogies a little.
Yeah, his
little-
analogy is deep.
I
You
mean,
can't
for my
swim.
people that's in the art, Picasso, and people
Yeah,
that
break it
like
down for 'em.
Monet's.
Break it down for him.
Picasso uses more of a colored scheme. A Monet describes more of an emotion. So when he paints, and it hits the canvas. There we go. Help me out. Had a
We
brain.
got you. We got you.
It
You farting.
yes. The stroke was different on the paintbrush. The kind of ink was used. The kind of paint was used. It was sometimes when a Monet was made, it was made with you stand there and you felt that. But when you see a Picasso, you like, man, he telling me something, but it's nice, but I may not get it right now. I'm gonna get it like 15 minutes from now.
It ain't hit you the same.
It ain't it. Some things that you have that is common sense and intelligent, it takes a while to activate, but when it hits you, it still takes you time to process it. It takes you.
That's usually when you made the mistake. You need
Yup.
to learn
So
a lesson about
what
it.
we worry about, we try to run to the end of the painting, and I'm gonna paint this shit for fuck. She did this goddamn burn. I know. Yeah, I took care of this shit because I know when her ass was broke, she ain't had no car and shit. I co-signed, did a couple things, shit for her. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna ask for my car back. I'm just let the insurance.
Because you know she ain't going to give it to him.
I'm gonna let the insurance lapse. What is going on here?
She ain't worried about next month insurance. I done paid that already, but she don't know. Then I done reported my bank card stolen. And shit, so she ain't gonna get the next payment.
Really? We doing this again?
I'm just saying.
There's always a moment where he flies off and he's just out there.
Southwest knows me
hanging.
well.
This guy.
What type of
Sometimes you gotta
rewards
do
card
that
you
too.
got?
Man, my points is real.
Hey, yo. I only flew twice in my whole life. I only left the ground twice.
You
That
only
was
left the
for
ground
both of
twice?
My son's graduation down in Georgia. I was scared as hell.
But you have like done something where you had to meaningly, aggressively,
Yeah.
got a little over carried away.
Almost all the time. Because sometimes you want to control. A lot of situations you bring your feelings into it, and that's what fucks it up. Like business.
But we have problem with our emotions. You do know that. That's
So do we.
no, Scorpios got it worse than everybody.
But it don't even matter.
Yeah, speak
I'm
for
saying
yourself.
it don't matter. The
Her
point-
strength, emotionally, is her weakness. Same well gives her strength. Because don't be trying to act like you don't know. But it's hard for us to cope with our emotions because we have to see if we're gonna be emotional about it. We have to ask ourselves, are we gonna be emotional about it? Because we gotta have a vote. Yay,
A vote.
nay.
by itself, talk about a vote.
Yeah, because you gotta do
Man.
You gotta ask yourself, so are we gonna be
No,
emotional
hey,
about it or not?
sometimes you need expert advice, so you talk to yourself.
I think through everything.
that.
Like I literally
Yeah.
think through everything. I'm like, is this even worth it? Should I react this way? No, it's not even worth it. Okay. Problem solved. Not
Back
good.
to not caring about how
But
it ended.
sometimes you don't
Back
even,
to
you
not
don't even
giving a
feel
fuck.
it. Sometimes you just want to verbally beat the shit out of somebody.
Here we go. She loves me. She loves me not. She
had-
loves me. She loves me not. Hopefully by the
Like
time
I
I get to the
said,
end of this
like I
battle-
said, sometimes people that say they care about you, when they get upset, you see what they really feel about you when they're mad.
'Cause
Like they
being
say, you
angry
get the
is
truth
like
out of
being
a drunk. Like you get the truth out of a drunk person.
Yeah.
Why you got to be mad in order to tell the truth? You could have told me that shit calm.
True.
But
'Cause it
people
came
wait.
from a place
But people
that-
wait till they get mad because what
To
they
say
really
what
feel
they have
about
to
you
say.
ain't cool.
Mm.
They really don't fuck with you. But they just waiting for that excuse to come up. Okay, now like relationship endings. You know you want to break up with the person. Male or female, you want to break up. Why are you going to cause an argument just to break up? Just break up.
Right.
People do
Shit is
that.
stupid.
And
Just
then they
break
tell
up.
you, how bad your wood was or your coochie coupons, and they be like, "Yo, your joint was dried up anyway."
But you dealt with it for 3+ years.
Yeah, and you be like, you know, you
It was whack all this time.
You weren't saying that 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? When I was like deep diving in there trying to do the Olympics, and,
And then she come back with the codes that you thought she was deep, man.
Oh,
You ain't even get out the
faking
rowboat.
whole time.
when he leave out, you got your toy. Like, oh, I was waiting for this nigga to
wow.
Hey, bro.
go.
Then
That's
you got
it.
the one to say, I was about to go to the store until I met you.
It's that Bob.
Here you go.
That Bob.
Hey,
This guy.
hey, if it is what it is. Hey, how come dudes can't brag about their skills, but every chick walking around, can just swear them down? They got the golden thing between their joints.
Because they think everything A1.
That's not true.
No,
They think they got the Willy
it
Wonka.
definitely ain't, because there's some
Hype
trash
yourself
walking
up,
around
King.
here.
Do what you gotta do.
You said hype yourself up,
Goddamn,
King. Okay, look at him.
Motherfucker,
He doing that
right.
thing
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Hey.
'Cause
Until the
proof's in
tape is
pudding.
released, and then they can be the
Proof's in
judge. Yeah.
Proof's in the pudding.
Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
Guaranteed you go to sleep.
Ask Kevin Gates.
You ain't done till she
Men
go to
brag
sleep.
about it all the time in like rap songs, and now that like women are being more vocal about it in their rap songs,
This
now
the
it's an
thing.
issue.
This the
like,
thing.
What is that?
I used to say this. I know you remember this. Dudes that talk shit when the female that they talking about ain't there.
Yeah.
I would love to hear what they say when she's there. You really did in out of her, for real. Then you bragging because you said you did it for 45 minutes in a row. That's all, bro. You had to go to the gas station to get a pill, and all you got was 45 minutes out of. But you tore the woman. How many times did she? What
Wait a
you mean?
minute. But so we know
Common
someone.
sense to tell you, don't talk about that shit. Because if she was there, would she agree?
Intelligence
Right.
like this, I'm gonna make this shit sound good.
But listen. So
Yeah, for the fellas.
Salt and I know someone who,
Oh boy.
in particular,
got
somebody
a
who
story
makes
to tell.
jokes about like not going long, not like on their social media, right? So, if anything, if you know,
Oh, okay.
you know
All right,
this
I
person,
think about it.
right? So if you know, like, I know I don't go long. Like if you're honest about it,
Who gonna say that?
we know men that be like, look, you ain't gonna get look.
This little wee wee.
It's like,
it's over
no,
wee wee.
what is it? You can either come when I'm here, you can come when I go. Right? But either way, it's going down. That's the type
Bro,
of people in
this
our
is the
generation
type
we're
of talk
dealing with.
that I feel sorry for dudes.
Oh man.
Yo, when girl talk happens, it is the most unruly, cold conversation in the world for these guys out here that ain't doing what they say they doing.
That was the guy that said that.
I'm
He
just
said that
saying,
about
in
himself.
general.
Oh,
I think he came to the point like where he just like, you know what, this is it.
This
if
is
you
it.
coming over here, just know that I'm 2-3 minutes and done. Okay. And
Okay.
He's okay with that.
I'm okay.
makes
I'm
light
okay.
of it.
You gotta be okay with
He
it.
makes a joke of it.
You gotta be okay
The
with it.
size
I
and
don't know
everything.
nothing about
Yep,
that.
size
It's
and
the
everything.
wee-wee
You got-
for
you
me.
gotta
It's
be
the
okay
It's
with
the
it.
wee wee.
I don't know anything about that.
I'm a big
Look.
dude, so we get it all the time. You know,
I don't know.
we get it all. We get the big dude jokes all the time. All this the blah 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 blah.
Bro, it don't matter what your side. I get the skinny dude jokes.
What skinny
I'm
dude?
always
Right.
the example
He
of
said,
skinny.
"What's skinny too?"
What skinny dude
Bruh.
jokes you get?
Remember in the Bobs? You remember the dude Willard?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
No, I'm talking about from a woman. What skinny dude jokes you get from a woman?
Oh, I don't get that.
Oh yeah, I get big man jokes all the goddamn time. And I tell her, you know what?
What'd they
I
say?
get head.
Oh, you're a big man.
I get
you
big
got a
head
little thing.
jokes.
You trying to compensate for some things, sweetheart.
Bro.
I'm trying to tell you right now.
I get big
Fucking
head
Tarzan,
jokes. I don't get skinny jokes. I
He-Man.
get big head jokes.
And Georgia the Jungle.
I know I look like a caricature. I don't care. I'm all right though. I get the big head jokes. You get the big boy jokes. I get big head jokes. I've even been called big head.
Hey, big head.
What up?
That's a
just
compliment
how
where
it
we
sounds.
come from.
I know. That's why I said what up. It's a reason why you get called big head.
I don't get those kind of jokes. I get the underestimated type jokes. That's when you got to choke a motherfucker and throw him across the room.
Oh,
I prefer for a man not to tell me
yeah.
what, like, don't like
You
you,
gotta leave it
That's
surprise.
common sense for
Like-
you not to know.
like you can brag a little bit, but if they start talking too much, I'm like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I
This
don't
gonna
like
be
that.
bullshit. I don't even want to do it no more.
And that's the same for us.
No, we use
Because
the
no,
intelligence-
you
We
would
use the
run.
intelligence
You
factor.
run.
We use the intelligence factor when it come down
You put
with
them
a woman's
sex
goodies
sneakers.
on.
You put them sex sneakers on.
If you
You're
had a
runner.
baby, if you keep having a baby by dudes after you deal with them, you got some trash. Cause you
Huh?
Where does that
listen,
idea
hear it out.
come from?
So if you keep having babies by somebody or every guy that you mess with, that means some of your stuff is a little trashy. Let me tell you why. You're not strong enough.
To keep that one. I'm with you.
So you're saying that if it was really good, you would keep the same guy would stick around?
Yeah.
That is foolish. If I never heard it.
Right. But
I'm saying that's how we
ain't
base
no
it on.
man
That's
around
how we
like
base it.
that.
It's not really though. Vagina does not keep.
No.
Because you can get vagina anywhere.
And the penis don't
Just
do
like
it
girls
either.
can get
Well,
penis.
you
Girls
can
can
buy the
get
shit at the
that.
store in different colors and flavors.
Penis don't keep neither. Being
No.
honest.
What? What happened?
You heard what I said.
Penis don't keep?
Really didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, she said penis don't keep.
Repita, por favor.
Yeah,
You
I didn't hear you.
You just said
I don't
vagina
wanna
don't
hear what
keep.
Yeah.
That
Diva
vagina
does-
won't
Diva
keep you,
does-
and
what you
penis
call
won't either.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well. All right, well, this has been a very uncomfortable
God damn it.
conversation.
And I bought a watch. I wore a watch today too. I'm still mad it's over. Oh, yo.
This has definitely been Salt
We had a
Pepper. I just
ball.
want to thank
Yeah.
y'all again. Y'all fan base has elevated.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
Plug.
Y'all took it a whole nother road.
Y'all took it to a whole other way.
Down a
Oh,
whole, I did
my
not see
God.
that fork in the road coming.
No, not at all.
They
Not
ain't
at
had no
all.
turn signals. No nothing. I know how they drive on the street now.
Mhm.
They run red lights, no turn signals.
They
Just 'cause
obey
they
the
on the
signals until you're not looking, and then they do whatever they want to do.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because
Okay.
one motivate.
And
Well,
one
elevates.
elevates. I mean,
Well, it's been a great episode. Thank y'all for tuning in on It's in Everything We Do.
mhm.
Peace.